Hey, it's Jonathan again with used to be Central Kentucky Asset Management. Now it's ATD Lawn Service. Just posting a follow-up review video on my Spartan mower. I've had it now for, presumably about half of a season, and it has only seen, maybe 2-3 months of use. It was in the shop. If you watch my other two videos, you saw where first job was a big job, big property. Grass was 4 feet, 5 feet tall in some places, maybe even higher. But it ended up needing a engine at about 32, 34 hours, something like that. But Spartan was really good. They worked with Kawasaki. They had that engine replaced, and evidently it's not something that happens all the time. People can't tend to say enough good about Kawasaki. So I think it was probably a fluke. The mower itself is a good, strong unit. I mean, there's not really been anything on it that I haven't liked except for one thing. And I believe Spartan has identified it as a problem. They're willing to fix it under warranty. Just got to wait for the parts. And that's that as you're driving across, let's say, even flat ground, if it's got any bumps on it at all, the deck will start to fall from its position. As the deck bounces, the dial turns and allows the deck to drop lower and lower each time it bounces and hits. So I'm not real big on that, but Spartan, they're willing to fix it. They're working with the dealership now to get them the right parts to do that, and it's essentially a pin system. Most commercial guys are familiar with that, especially if you have the right zero turns. It's just a pin that you put in place and you lower the deck and it sits on top of that pin. It's simple. It's a tried and true system. No need in reinventing the wheel. So Spartan dropped the ball a little bit on that, but they're willing to make it right. I went to the Equip Expo this year and was able to see Mike Andes. Saw him walking around out there. I did not see Keith Kalfas. I was looking for him, but and saw a couple other personalities. Got to drive some of the equipment out there. I drove some Spartan mowers. I really liked the stand-on mower. I particularly like the one with the seat. I could see where on a big property that would come in handy. And essentially, you've got the comfort of a ride-on mower, but the versatility of a stand-on. So I'm a big fan of that. I think I'd like to go ahead and maybe buy one or two of those in the seasons to come to see how those do. Right, don't get me wrong, they're great mowers. We run them. I've got 3 Wrights and 104-inch Batwing Hustler. They're all great mowers. They really are. They're all yellow. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but they're all great mowers. We've had some problems out of the stand-ons, the Wrights, and it's been just hydraulic line stuff, things that you expect to go bad after some time. We had some hydraulic issues out of the Hustler Batwing. It happens. But the dealership we work with up in Louisville, they were more than willing to make it right. Everything's still under warranty. All we pay is for some filters and fluids, stuff like that. So anyhow, this video is pertaining to the Spartan. I'm happy with it. I like it. I really like pretty much everything about it. The way it cuts everything. I mean, the price point is great. At their price point, you can afford to buy one, run it into the dirt, and sell it for scrap if you want to. I mean, you make your money back in the first season. So I mean, it's not terrible, and you're going to run that. I feel like I'm going to run that mower for at least 5 years before I look at selling it. I mean, it is built like a tank. I can't say enough good about the Spartans as far as that's concerned. I mean, if you just take a look at the decks, you'll realize that those decks, they mean business. They're tough decks. But anyway, if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments below. I'll try to get to them. Thanks.